Hello everybody, the Dimensioner here doing a bit of an odd thing. I'm playing Donkey Kong Country 3 for the Super Nintendo. This is probably the last game that my father bought like 15 years ago when I had a Super Nintendo. Now I don't have it anymore. But I have a Nintendo Wii and I've played it recently using an emulator of course. And I decided I wanted to play it here on Mednafen, the SNES core. With the SNES core, the original Mednafen, not the Richard Rush one because I hate that thing. Just putting it out there. But I'll do something different. I'll cheat, like I've never cheated before, but not the kind of cheat that I might think of. Let's see if I remember correctly. LRR, LRR, LR, LR. Yes. Now let's enter the cheat. T U F. Yes, S and T. What does that stand for? Too fast? I don't know. But what it actually does, it makes the games harder. How so? You'll see in a second. So let's choose Dixie and let's put my usual thing. Since this is not PGXP, let's put T, H and D. M, yes, and S. No, it means whatever. I was going to put R, but whatever, I guess. So let's just start off. This is not my favorite Donkey Kong game. I don't like it that much because the levels are very, very simple in my opinion. It does actually have more things to collect and, well, but the overall gameplay style, I don't like it very much. My favorite Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong Country 2. Yes, this character that you never see in anything else, Kiddy Kong. When I played Donkey Kong 64 for the first time, I thought that Chunky Kong was this Kiddy Kong grown up, but it's actually a different Kong, which also seems to never have appeared anywhere else. Yeah. I also don't like these mini games. You have to collect 15 of these banana birds. For me, they were just pigeons or whatever with a gold injector coat. Then when I saw in the Donkey Kong wiki what they look like a flying penis for me. That's what they look like. Lakeside Limbo. Let's start the first level. And well, this game is on a harder mode because there's actually a hard mode, but the harder mode of this game simply removes all the decay barrels and all the midpoint checkpoints of the game, which seems to make it harder, but I don't think so. If you lose your companion on the level, you won't be able to get it. See, there was supposed to be a decay barrel here, but there isn't anymore. So if you lose your companion, you won't be able to get it back. So there are many bonuses where you need the companion to be able to reach. But all it does actually, if you finish the game, is you get 105%, and then a special trophy that does not do anything. It's just an animation of Cranky Kong doing karate or whatever. I know that because I finished it recently on my Nintendo Wii, not like I saw it on the internet or whatever. But I'm actually very good at this game, I think so myself, because I finished it many times when I was a kid. And some lag. Well, Mednafen is actually heavier on my CPU than other emulators. If I see this becomes too heavy on later parts, I might change the emulators. I'm also playing with the scanlines, as you've probably seen, because, well, it gives a cooler look. And I'm also playing on my CRT monitor with an odd resolution of 768 by 672. That's exactly 3 times the resolution of SNES 256 by 224. It's very nicely looking. since it's almost 720p, it makes the game the image really sharp as well. And the scanlines are perfectly lined up. Since there's no filtering, it's so sharp. It's beautiful looking. I wish you could look at this game directly on your CRT, because, well, if you film it or record it, it's not the same effect. I usually play using a resolution of 1280 by 224, which, well, since the 224 resolution is the original resolution of the SNES, it lines up perfectly with the 4:3 aspect ratio of the monitor, and, well, I might be rambling too much at this point, but whatever, I guess. All I want to say is that it looks beautiful. Perfect. Like this game was meant to be played. I'm a bit of CRT nerd, I confess that. And I finished the first level. As you can see, when you get everything on the game, all the bonuses and the decay coin, the mask, the flag is all straightened up, and there's a little yellow flag, meaning you got the decay coin, like I just said. That's another thing that I don't like about this game, compared to Donkey Kong Country 2, of course. The decay coins were all hidden there. You had to really to look for them to find them, and it was cool doing so, because there were some coins that I took a long time to discover where they were when I originally played on my SNES long ago. I had the trilogy, by the way. This is one of my favorite games. The trilogy, of course. And in this game, it's very easy. You simply kill those crocodile things. I think they're called coin with a K, simply. And the mechanisms just throw a barrel behind them, and the barrel is mostly there, like by their sides. You don't need to find them. There are only some levels where the metal barrel isn't next to them, so you have to do some special thing to find them. But only in very later levels, and it's very simple as well. There's no challenge to getting the decay coins like in Donkey Kong Country 2. And the bonuses as well. They are mostly in plain sight, not very hard to look for. There are some other little secrets on this game, but they're not very important because they don't count towards the percentage, the final percentage that you might want to get if you want to fully complete this game. And there's another bonus level here that we will complete. I think it's a green banana thingy. No, fighting. Yes. My favorite character of the Donkey Kong trilogy is probably Diddy Kong. He's just the best to play with. I recently finished by myself Donkey Kong Country 2 on the PC, not on the PC, on my Nintendo Wii. And I simply remembered how I played with him, because he's the fastest character of all the Donkey Kong trilogy, probably, and he's just too nice to control. You don't even need Dixie on that game, unlike with this game that you do need Dixie for some levels to be able to complete it. What do they do here? Kiddy Kong doesn't compliment too much, he's simply heavy. He uses his weight to be able to reach some bonuses, and that's it. And not by himself either, you have to use Dixie to throw him. Here's the decay coin that simply does it. Yeah, got it. Yeah, Diddy is my favorite character, and by the plot of this game you actually have to save him. And I guess that's it. Let's save the game with Wrinkly Kong. I don't know what. She seems to be Cranky's wife, and being his wife, it must be automatically Donkey Kong's mother, of course, since Cranky is supposed to be Donkey Kong's father, and he's supposed to be the original Kong. It's a bit of confusion. The original Donkey Kong of the arcades and NES. Let's simply grab the secret banana bird here, and I guess I'll wrap up this part of the playthrough. I missed. In the Wii I was missing a lot on the later ones because they are very difficult. Y, X, Y. What? Man, I must be dumb or something because. Let's concentrate this time. Yes, I am not concentrating. This isn't supposed to be so hard. Yeah, finally. I was about to use save states to complete